Good morning, third graders. Today what we're going to do is we're going to look at graphic features and see the information that they give us that relates to the text, but also kind of use them as a resource. They're super important and sometimes we breeze over them, but they can really help us find information easily. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the graphic feature on page 24, the ITC zone. Right? Now, let's review. Graphic features are what? Take a moment and think about it. Yeah, that's right. They're usually pictures, diagrams, illustrations and fiction text. They might be a timeline or other things. They're different from text features because they don't usually have words. So the reason why we're looking at them is they're going to give us some other information, and there may be text features in there too. All right, so I'm on page 24, and here is the ITC zone here. Okay, so I'm looking at this. I see a nice label. The picture itself is like a diagram. It's kind of like a map, and these arrows here are talking about trade winds and the equator. And then again, I see the arrows pointing to the trade winds here. Now, right below it, I see this abbreviation, ITCZ. That Z stands for zone. Okay, so I think I can fill in the first part of my chart, right? This is a diagram. It's not really a map because it doesn't have country names or anything like that. So here, type of graphic feature. It is a diagram. Now I'm going to look for any new information or information that was repeated in the text. Basically, in this column, I'm going to fill in how does the graphic feature relate to what I read. And then in this last part, basically how it relates. So let me reread this paragraph here. The ITCZ is caused by trade winds. The trade winds meet or converge at the equator. Oh, I see these words and this one in this sentence. Super important. In the northern hemisphere, the trade winds move in a southwest direction. Oh, that's what these arrows are showing up here, right? Northern means up above the equator. In the southern hemisphere, they move in a northwest direction. The point at which the trade winds converge, that means like meet, forces the air up into the atmosphere. This forms the ITCZ. Now, when I look super close at the picture, I can see like there's this area right here, which actually shows me like what the clouds look like, right? So that really wasn't talked about in this part of the text. So that's new information. So it shows me what the cloud band looks like. And how it relates to the text. Well, it shows the directions that the trade winds are blowing, right? And the location of the IT zone, or the ITCZ. So okay, so in this part, in this column here, you guys are going to fill in what type of graphic feature. Here, you're going to look super carefully at what the graphic feature tells you. And then here, you're going to either copy a sentence from the text, or you are going to put what the text said that relates to the picture in your own words. Okay? All right, let's have some fun analyzing some photos or diagrams or timelines or other graphic features.